Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zhang here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked, where I climb the online doubles ladder and provide live commentary as I go. First of all, thank you to everyone who has tuned into the last couple of episodes. It's really awesome to see so many people interested in competitive Pokemon and competitive doubles, so I've been having a great time, and I really appreciate all the viewers, whether you're, a long-time subscriber or whether you're new to the channel. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the episodes as well. Second of all, I wanted to take a quick second and apologize for the audio quality in the last couple of episodes. Seems like the audio was quite lower than it really should have been. So I made sure that this episode should be not nearly as bad as the last couple ones in terms of audio. I don't think you need to play it all the way at like maximum sound now. So please let me know if that's the case. If not, then I'll make sure to continue improving that. It's the first couple of episodes, so still working out a bunch of the kinks. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's been tuning in, for watching, for supporting. It's been an absolute blast, and yeah, the videos should improve here on out. For, I think, probably this episode and probably one more episode after this one, I'm going to be still using the team that Angel Miranda built. Once again, you can follow him on Twitter, linked in the description below, featuring like Dragapult, the Choice Band Moxie Gyarados, and a bunch of other things. It's a really fun team, and I've been really enjoying it so far. So, yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this episode started. As always, if you guys enjoy, please show your support by leaving a like. I'd really appreciate it, and let's get into it. So, we're going up against the Sand team with Dragapult and Braviary, which is definitely interesting. With Sylveon and Gyarados as well. I actually played a couple of games off screen. I believe I played this trainer twice already, I think, at this point. So this is like the third game in a best of 3. The Braviary is really terrifying. Yeah, that's always scary. I always like leading Rotom here. It just puts on a lot of pressure against everything offensively. The potential to Dynamax immediately is good too. Rotom Gyarados could be interesting. With, who do I want in the back? Pharaoh's not bad here. Gotta worry about fire type attacks though. Scrafty and maybe my own Dragapult. That doesn't really do too much for me. Togekiss? Togekiss or Dragapult? Togekiss seems pretty awful here, actually. I'll go Dragapult. Alright, I think we got that in on time, but yeah, I keep timing out like I mentioned. Anyway, like I mentioned, first of all, thank you to everyone for tuning into this series and for watching. I think the audio should be better than yesterday, so if it isn't, please let me know. As always, if you guys enjoyed the series, please show your support by leaving a like and sharing it with anyone that might be interested in getting into competitive doubles or competitive battling for Pokemon in general. And yeah, let's just get this episode kicked off. So, yeah, like I said, I played like 20 games between yesterday and today just because I felt like I was making a lot of mistakes on very basic things like mechanics, and I obviously want to, feature as much as possible, but I was also like, okay, I should understand like the basic fundamentals, especially of doubles of this generation, before really diving into hardcore competitive games. So yeah, all right, so we're up against Braviary and Gyarados here. So Rotom's actually in a pretty good spot. Don't know how fast the Gyarados is, but I think Rotom should just outspeed here. It's very likely one of these two Pokemon switch into Excadrill though. Braviary is the bigger threat. If I can knock that out, then I can start intimidating things. We could also see Gyarados Protect and Braviary Tailwind. I think I'll Thunderbolt and kind of want to ban Stone Edge. What if I dump? Braviary could Protect here, yo. Thunderbolt, ban Stone Edge. I don't know how much I like that, but I think something's protecting and switching. Just kidding, neither Pokemon are protecting nor switching. Okay. Suspects T-Bolt gets the knockout on Braviary, which is huge because it means now I can Psycho and Scrafty. I'm also faster with Gyarados, which almost just gets the knockout with Stone Edge. Sheesh. And we just need a Waterfall. Okay, so the heavy damage trades turn 1. And Rotom survives, which is huge for us. That's really good. I'm shocked to not see either Pokemon switch out. I feel like in that position, the safest place to protect and switch out into Excadrill. Although I guess then you're switching Excadrill in against Rotom and Gyarados. Ooh, a Sylveon actually reveals itself. Interesting. Okay. Here's the problem. I'm really Sylveon weak. Like, really Sylveon weak. So I'm actually really gonna start distributing damage onto that immediately, because that's actually gonna pose a really big problem. Yeah. Yeah, I brought like the 4 weakest Pokemon to Sylveon, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna launch Specs T-Bolt into that slot. I can Dynamax here to break out of the band. I think I might actually do that. Actually, it might be better to go for the knockout on a Gyarados, although if I miss, that could be ugly. He's gonna swap Gyarados out, that makes sense. Into T-Tar, okay. We'll see who's faster between Sylveon and Gyarados, that's gonna be big. Yeah, I didn't realize how Sylveon weak I was. Oh, Thunderbolt does really good damage there, though. Oh, that was a crit. And I'm faster with Gyarados. That's actually a really big piece of information. Okay, I'm gonna get Hyper Voiced here, but that's fine. That's just so much damage, though, jeez. Okay. So now the question is what I want to do. I think I want to bring out Scrafty. I want to fake out... Oh, Sylveon could Dynamax. I should have thought about that. Should have thought about that. But I'm faster with Gyarados, so I kind of want to just swap out and back in for Banded Waterfalls. I think I've kind of botched this, actually. Dragapult would have been better. My idea was just to fake out the Sylveon and then switch out Gyarados, but I forgot about the fact my opponent can Dynamax here. I think Sylveon here should Dynamax. Although if you Dynamax, it means you can only target one of 2 Pokemon. So maybe that's okay. T-Tar could Dynamax itself too, though. Ah, this is such a tricky spot. I detected in Stone Edge, but I don't like that play at all. I wanted to do that to see what Dynamax is. Oh, but neither Dynamax? Interesting. And... oh, both just Protect. Okay. Well, that's frustrating because I could have switched out, but that makes sense. Oh, that could be really bad news for me, though. Depends on how much Ban Stone Edge does against Sylveon. Double Protect to Scout Dynamax makes sense. I think Ban Stone Edge might still knock out Sylveon here at -1, if not Sand does. But if I just switch into Dragapult, like Hyper Voice knocks out everything right now. I did not bring good Sylveon counters, which was my bad. Oh man. If I switch into Dragapult and Stone Edge knocks out Sylveon, then we win, but I think Sylveon probably Dynamaxes here. And just Moon Fairy type attacks Scrafty, because I protected last turn. Maybe it's better just to stay in here then. And maybe... I don't know how fast the Sylveon is. I'm going to double up into that slot. I think Sylveon Dynamax is here. The switch out for Intimidate is smart, yeah. My opponent played this really well because I thought I had a really good start, but I did not bring good Sylveon answers. And he's going to Dynamax, yeah. Oh, but the Dynamax choice here is interesting because now it means you can only knock out one of my 2 Pokemon. Okay. And I can still Dynamax in this game. This is going to get really interesting. Okay. If I crit here, the game's also over, but that would mean hitting and critting. Well, we actually hit. No crit. Max Starfall. Okay, on to Scrafty. Okay, but we're faster here. We've got the speed advantage. The problem is that my opponent's last Pokemon is Gyarados. So I need to Dynamax my Gyarados to win this game. If it's... Or sorry, my opponent's last one is T-Tar. If it's Scarftar, which I think it is too, then I think I lose. Yeah, Sylveon wrecked me in this game. It's still not over though. What's the other answer? Dynamax Dragapult? Phantom? Sylveon? Which should knock out? Stone Edge? Gyarados? And then it's a 2v1? That actually might be better, because otherwise I'd have to hit Stone Edge. I don't even know if that knocks out Sylveon. It's really close. Yeah, this might be the better play, unfortunately. Yeah, it's tough bring. I mean, Ferrothorn's probably the better call in this game overall against everything. Let's see if Dragapult can clutch it out for us. If we get a double knockout here, then it'll be Dynamax Dragapult and Gyarados. Oh, he's gonna max guard. Okay. Maybe I still knock out after... Oh wait, yeah, never mind. It doesn't knock out because it's both Dynamax. Okay. Wow, that could have been a turn to Dragon Dance. Oh, that might have been the play. The Dragon Dancer is so risky though, but I think I actually should have gone for it. Now Tyranitar comes out. It's probably Scarftar. It is relatively low. Oh, man. This is so close. Lowers attack and lowers defense. If it's Scarftar, do you just lock yourself in a Rock Slide? Because then I think Dragapult wins the 1v1. I don't want to bank on hitting a Stone Edge. That's my problem right now. I guess I have to either way, right? And if he's not Scarfed, he could be banded, though. I think I have to target Sylveon here, though. This is so close. This is a really good game. Okay, no protects, nothing. That does decrease Tyranitar's attack. This game is crazy. Whoa. Oh, it's defense. Whoops, not attack. Which is fine too, because unless we get one shot by T-Tar, that's the problem right now. Is it faster? It's not. We hit Stone Edge. Okay, we just need one more attack. He's just Rock Sliding. I think we win because he's not Scarfed. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. It's Life Orb. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we end up winning here then. That was a nutty game. We ended up Dynamaxing correctly there in the end. But we hit a lot of Stone Edges. Like, if we miss any of those, I think we probably lose the game. So I got pretty fortunate. The problem was not bringing Sylveon counters, which is basically Ferrothorn on this team. Who would I swap for Ferrothorn, though? Maybe, like, I would say Scrafty, but the thing is, Scrafty is so good against T-Tar, Excadrill, and Gyarados, where once you knock out Braviary, then Scrafty puts in an immense amount of work. So I don't even know if that's the best answer. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Lead worked out quite nicely for us, for sure. Got exactly what we wanted out of there. That game was crazy, though. I honestly thought I was going to lose once Sylveon came out, because I was like, I think that just kind of destroys my whole team. Although I think I crit that Thunderbolt on Sylveon as well, so RNG was definitely on my side in this game. Yeah. That was a really fun game, though, honestly. And it looks like we actually hit Great Ball tier, number 8. Nice. Get 10 battle points. I think once you hit 10, you get to Ultra Ball tier. So hopefully we can do that soon. Now that I've climbed up a little bit, I do plan on, I think, playing most of the games and just recording most of the games as we find an opponent immediately. That's surprising because I feel like it's been hard to find opponents. That last game was really fun though. Jeez. Whoa! Okay, I don't even know that last Pokemon on my opponent's team. I know it's one of the fossil Pokemon, but that's pretty much the extent of what I know. Let's see. I feel like I've encountered like a lot of things on the ladder at this point already, but this I absolutely do not know. So that one is Dragapult, which is Water Dragon. Okay. And what does it do? How fast are we talking? Water Dragon, interesting typing. Water Absorb, Strong Jaw, and Sand Rush. There's no sand on my opponent's team, but could still activate it naturally or through Dynamax. Not the highest of stats. I think my opponent's gonna prioritize setting up Tailwind though, which is gonna be problematic. Rotom's gonna be essential here, absolutely. I think I'll want to lead with it. Honestly, I want to bring the dragon here. I don't want to lead Gyarados if my opponent just leads Rotom. Dragapult's still, I don't know. This is so tricky. Rotom. I think Whimsicott probably comes out. Don't think I bring Scrafty in this game. Oh, I hope we got that in on time. I've been cutting it awfully close with these timers. We'll see. I think if you don't bring if you time out, you end up just bringing your first 4 Pokemon, I believe. That's a really scary team, mainly because I don't feel like I've got like a really strong lead matchup with anything. I can't lead Scrafty. Togekiss is threatened a fair amount by Bisharp, as well as Mamoswine. It's actually going to be Whimsicott and Bisharp, okay. Oh, we timed out. I swear I've been inputting it right before it goes down to 0, but it still counts it out as timing out. Which is really frustrating, but what can I say? It's my fault. Yeah, I wanted Ferrothorn, but that's okay. Okay. So what happens here? Bisharp, I mean, the safest play, right, is Protect Tailwind. Which is definitely not something that would be too crazy, I think, right now. Dragapult's in a pretty terrible position, so I'm probably going to want to swap that out. And Togekiss is actually not a bad switch in. Do I Dynamax early on in this game? Kind of want the speed increases from Airstream. Because 2 of them will allow me to probably outspeed Bisharp. Yeah, a Rotom lead, which is what I wanted, would have been so much better here, but like I said, I'm still learning on trying to play till the timer and getting things in on time, which is frustrating for me. It was so much easier with the 3DS screen, and here you have to literally like scroll to everything instead of like just hand clicking them. That's okay. Okay, so Gyarados, Dynamaxes. I didn't bring Rotom out here because I didn't want to eat a potential like attack immediately. Bisharp not protecting is annoying though because we could have just doubled up onto that slot. Wow, you just Iron. Why would you Iron Head unless you're expecting Togekiss to switch in? Maybe my opponent was just reading a switch in there, or just didn't want to go for a Dark type attack. Either way, that's an impressive play. Yep, Sash Whimsicott. That's not too surprising. I could have just doubled up on a Bisharp, although that wouldn't have been... Oh, it would have been fine because Bisharp ended up going for an Iron Head, which is surprising. I want to follow me to redirect any potential shenanigans away from Whimsicott this turn. If it has something like Endeavor, for example. Yeah, so let's get to +2 speed. The other question is, what item does Bisharp have? Because normally you're going to carry Sash or Life Orb. So let's see. Yeah, maybe Rotom would have been good to switch into. Bisharp doesn't have knockoff anymore, which is interesting. Whimsicott actually switches out, which is also interesting, into Rotom. And the reason this is interesting is because maybe I can actually outspeed Rotom now that I'll be at +2 speed. And Rotom's probably slower than Bisharp. It depends on how it's trained. Okay, we survived with Togekiss, which is huge. That's pretty good damage there too, okay. Just double checking the speeds. I mean, Bisharp is base... don't want to speak too soon. It's been a while. Yeah, base 70, and Rotom is like 86, right? Or yeah. So if Bisharp really is slower or faster here, then I can just follow me. I mean, I don't have Protect, so I think I have to follow me, and maybe just Max Geyser the Rotom. Let's see. Like, if Rotom attacks first here, that's incredible. It should. Oh, it doesn't even end up mattering because Gyarados is already naturally faster than both after the speed boosts. Very nice. Okay, we take those. Get the knockout. Good. And Moxie. So we're at +2 speed, +1 attack now, which is nice. And probably eat an Iron Head. Yeah, I'll take that. That's the biggest threat to Gyarados out of the way. So Togekiss actually putting in work here with its redirection. Very nice. I'll bring out my Rotom here because Bisharp shouldn't be able to one-shot it. Okay. Whimsicott comes back out. That's fine. I bring out Rotom. Revert back to normal. Let's see. Pokemon. With me being at +2 speed, I mean, there's not much stopping me from just Volt Switching Whimsicott, I think, and Waterfalling Bisharp. What am I worried about? Encore? Not really, no. Endeavor? But you can't Sucker Punch at Endeavor Gyarados to knock me out anyway, right? And I outspeed Bisharp now. Could be Helping Hand Sucker Punch, I guess, which maybe knocks me out. Does it? No. Okay, that's game then. It's just a double knockout this turn. Yeah, I love this Gyarados, man. This is so fun. I think choice users with Dynamax is going to be really key in the metagame. This means we probably have time for a third game, which is exciting too. Okay. Yeah, interesting team composition here for sure. I feel like because I didn't give the Bisharp a Defiant boost, it actually wasn't really that big of a threat, so... Despite timing out, it ends up working out alright. Although Dragapult was never a great lead here, but Togekiss was actually really clutch for us in this game. And ultimately, yeah, using the Flying Dynamax move actually allows us to get enough speed to outspeed things like in, against Tailwind, which is really sick. And there it is, Dracovish. Which is Dragon, so I'm just gonna Dragon Claw it. And well, I'm locked into Waterfall, but Rotom should be able to close this out. There's no way Dracovish can 3v1 this, I think. I mean, it should Dynamax here, probably. Unless it wants to use its item, if it's like a choice item. Yeah. Is there anything else really to say? I mean, lead matchup-wise, we didn't get what we wanted, but the thing about Whimsicott is, like, it's hard to play well with, honestly. It gets access to so many moves, but it's almost always being brought down to its Sash. So if you don't have Endeavor, you really can't use much out of it. It's also interesting because as a Dynamax Mon, it's actually, like, effectively has very little value, whereas, like, most offensive Mons you can Dynamax and it'll have a ton of value immediately. So the fact that it can't Dynamax makes it a lot more interesting. Or sorry, I mean it can Dynamax, sorry, I shouldn't say it can't, but the fact that its moves will mainly be, like, Max Guard because of the support moves makes it a little bit less useful, I think. Okay, so we're just gonna Waterfall. Boosted by Band and Rain and Moxie, actually not bad. It's actually, oh, I see, it's Scarfed. Oh, no, it's Swift Swim, right, I think? That's what we were saying earlier. Either way, interesting to not target down. I mean, yeah, I don't think there was any chance for my opponent to win this one. Is this Swift Swim, though? I literally looked this up right before I started. It's an interesting Mon for sure. Nope, no Swift Swim. It's Sand Rush. So, yeah, that was Scarfed, I guess. But given that it was a 3v1, there really wasn't much opportunity for my opponent to do much in this game, or in that game at that point, unfortunately. I think if Bisharp had, like, a Life Orb, that could have been a lot scarier, because it would have been spreading damage across the board. So I'm really curious what item it had, because I feel like Life Orb would have made a lot of sense on that. As we go a little bit higher in Great Ball tier. I think if we win another one, we might just get to tier 9, which is exciting. We'll see. Alright. Our game of the day. If you guys can tell now on the overlay, there's also a question of the day, so feel free to chime into that as we actually find another opponent. I'm really excited because I feel like I was not expecting to see so many people playing on the ladder already, but that's hype. I really also think that it should start in this. Like, you should see the team immediately. Is this still, like, the same team we went up against earlier? This must be a QR code, or sorry, like a team that's publicly available, right? Because I feel like I've run into it a bunch now. Yeah, this is definitely the exact same team composition, right? Well, what did we lead the first time around? We had Rotom. It was Rotom Gyarados, right? Yeah. But last time we got wrecked by the Ferrothorn, or sorry, by the Sylveon, so maybe we bring Ferrothorn this time around. But the Sylveon might just have a fire type attack anyway. Which is terrifying. Like, Dragapult could get a fire type attack, Gyarados and Tyranitar could have fire type attacks as well. So I don't think I bring Togekiss. I mean, do I just go Scrafty Dragapult again? It's just so Sylveon weak. It's so Sylveon weak. But you know what? It worked last time, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I might strongly regret those words after this battle. Anyway, I gotta find where this team is, I guess, because it seems like this is a pretty common team that's been on the ladder. Definitely run into multiple opponents using it, so I guess someone published it. If you guys know about it, let me know in the comments below. What do we got? Dragapult and Braviary, okay. I think I played against this once, and I believe it's Special Dragapult with Thunderbolt. If I remember correctly. So the best course of action might be to actually Thunderbolt here and switch into Scrafty or my own Dragapult. Switching to Scrafty is slightly risky, but Rotom is faster here, so I think it's okay. The cool thing about Dragapult is you can run it physically or specially. I don't know. I mean, here it's like maybe Ferrothorn would have been good, but Dragapult gets access to fire type attacks as well, so I don't know if it actually can wall the Dragapult as well as I would have liked it to. The Braviary doesn't protect here, we just get another Thunderbolt knockout. That'd be very ideal. We'll see. Yeah, it is. There's a special Dragapult. There you go. Okay. So, yeah, if you guys go up against Dragapult, you really need to anticipate the special variant as well as the physical variant. I'll do a guide on this for sure. It'll probably be the first guide I make once VGC 2020 rules are announced. It's terrifying, mainly because it gets access to, like, Fire, Water, Electric, and once you Dynamax, it can one-shot so many things. There's Sylveon. Our good old friend. Our good old pal Sylveon. I want to T-Bolt Sylveon, and the issue is that this Dragapult still just destroys my Scrafty and my Rotom. Thunderbolt, probably a fire type attack, a dragon type attack. Like, it's got perfect coverage against me, which is maybe why I actually needed to bring Togekiss into this matchup. I think Sylveon probably Dynamaxes here. I guess if you Dynamax and I fake you out, though, that means you commit the Dynamax. And then you can't Hyper Voice, which is actually in my favor here, I think. So I'm actually going to fake out Sylveon. If it Dynamaxes, fine. We get the Dynamax out the way, and then I can Dynamax my Dragapult in the back. This is a cool team, though. I do want to try it out because it's been quite common on ladder. So something is Dynamaxing here. That's Sylveon, or is that Dragapult? What's it going to be? Dragapult. Okay, so the fake out will go off against Sylveon, but we have to worry about a potential water type attack now from Dragapult. But this means I'll have the advantage in the Dragapult versus Dragapult a Dynamax war, because I'm probably going to Dynamax my Dragapult. No protect from Sylveon, which is good. Wow. I was going to say, yeah, I think I did way too much damage there for it not to be a crit. He's just going for the Dragon type attack, probably into Rotom? Yeah. We survive, but we're in a tricky spot now. Okay. Attack increase is not great on Scrafty, but White Herb here is going to be activated. Alright, Thunderbolt onto Sylveon. Sylveon flinches. this is where having Togekiss could have helped out a lot, but it's fine. I think we're still not in the worst of spots. Actually, I don't know. We're not in a great position. Gonna Thunderbolt, and I think I'm just gonna Detect here. I gotta sack Rotom, basically. The special Dragapult is terrifying, though. So it's Dragon, Thunderbolt, Ghost, and Fire? Or maybe it has Protect as one of the attacks. I just don't like that it might come down to a Dragapult versus Dragapult Mirror. Ooh, the Quick Attack coming out from Sylveon, too, boosted by Pixelate, means that it would just get the knockout. So that's cool to see. Okay, so that's 2 turns down of Dynamax. I think this next turn, I bring out my Dragapult. I mean, I can't bring out Gyarados. If I bring out Gyarados, I'll just get Thunderbolted, as we saw earlier on. Oh, special Dragapult is a threat, man. I mean, do I just risk the speed tie? I hate playing like that. But that might honestly be the most optimal play here. The other play is to protect this turn, like Dynamax and Max Guard, or just regular protect. We get in Gyarados. But then it's Gyarados and Dragapult against my opponent's Dragapult and Sylveon. And it still comes down to whether or not I win a speed tie, right? What if I lose the speed tie here? I lose. What if I win? Even if I win, do I win the game? Maybe it's better I actually protect this turn. And then I need to win the speed tie. Because even if I attack here, Sylveon's just going to Hyper Voice me anyway, right? Let's Dynamax, Max Guard, and go for a Crunch onto Dragapult. It's not looking great, I think. Well, what's the better option there? If I Dynamax and just attack, I could Dynamax and go for the attack onto Sylveon. Because I actually, yeah, maybe that's the move, because I don't think I get one-shot by my opponent's Dragapult. So even if it's not a, even if I lose like a potential speed tie, it's not a major concern. Whereas now by bringing Gyarados, if I lose the speed tie, Thunderbolt just knocks me out. Oh wow, Quick Attack did a lot less than I thought it would. Okay, that's huge for us. That was a really good turn. Okay. Well then, I don't think I even get knocked out by the opposing Dragapult, so I just knock out Sylveon here, I think, and go for a Crunch onto Dragapult. What's in the back? There could be a Gyarados switch in, though. But I don't think I feint a Hyper Voice. I don't know why my opponent's Quick Attacking instead of Hyper Voicing, to be honest. Maybe you just thought Quick Attack would knock out, but it seems kind of weird. It's just gonna Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, is it fine? I think I needed to target Sylveon down here. Yeah. If I lose the speed tie now, though, between Gyarados or our Dragapults, I lose the game, I think. It's gonna be my Gyarados and Dragapult against my opponent's Dragapult and last Mon. And it's my last turn of Dynamax, too. Last one's Gyarados. So, mirror match here. Intimidate's not great for our Gyarados, but it's whatever. I think we go for the Dragon type attack into Dragapult and Stone Edge. Gyarados. Yeah. Actually, I think, let's say we lose the speed tie, you Thunderbolt, you knock out my Gyarados, but then I knock out your Dragapult, and then it's Dragapult versus Gyarados, which I think I win. Unless he's got Ice Fang. And Dragapult ends up attacking first, so that should be game, I think. Cool. That's going to be an attack decrease on Gyarados. And that should be game. Yeah, Stone Edge missed, but that's fine. He was power whipping anyway, so yeah, I mean, he was never going to knock me out with his Dragapult, unless he crits, I think, there, because I was Dynamaxed. Okay, nice. Yeah, we can do any combination of attacks, and that should close it out here for us. Interesting to see this team pop up so much, though, honestly. Yeah. Played it against it a ton, so I guess it's pretty common. But yeah, that's going to wrap it in for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed, please show your support by leaving a like, and I'll catch you in the next episode. All right, peace.